My name is Vivek Kom Verma. I am an assistant professor in Aviation Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today I will teach you arithmetic instructions of 8085 microprocessor. The subject is microprocessor and microcontroller, and the subject code is KEE602. So if we talk about arithmetic instructions, means those instructions which can do arithmetic operations addition, such as addition, subtraction, increment and decrement. So addition, subtraction, subtraction, increment and decrement. And all those instructions which can do the following operations come in the category of arithmetic instructions. So in addition, we have a instruction add, add, add register, add memory, ADI, add with immediate data. If we consider addition with carry, then we have again three instructions. These are ADC register, ADC memory, and ACI immediate data. In the same manner, for the subtraction, we have the following instruction: SUB register, SUB memory, SUI immediate data, SBB register, SBB memory, and SBI immediate data. In increment, we have a following instruction: INR register, INR memory, and for these two instructions are for 8-bit increment. They will increment following data by 1. For 16-bit data, we have INX instruction, INX register, INX memory. This two is for 8-bit, and these two instructions are for 16-bit. So for decrement, we have DCR register, DCR memory, and these are for 8-bit decrement. This will decrement the data in the register or memory by 1. And for 16-bit decrement, we have DCX, DCX register, DCX memory. It is for 16-bit data. In arithmetic instruction, we will also study one more instruction. It is called DAR instruction. It is also called decimal adjust accumulator. So this instruction is used for uh, decimal addition. So we will see one by one each instructions and try to understand with the given example. So first instruction is add. So in add we have a source data either in a register or in a memory. So example is add b. So add b means a plus b and the result goes to accumulator. It is a one byte instruction having one machine cycle and 40 state and register addressing mode. And another instruction is add m. Add m. Here the accumulator data is add with the memory which is indirectly specified as a part of the instruction, and the result will goes to accumulator. So it have one byte instruction having two machine cycle. One is opcode fetch, one is opcode fetch, another is memory read. memory read. Memory read because we have to first take this data that is stored in the memory to the processor, and where there we will add this data with the content of accumulator, and the result will goes to accumulator. That's why we have two machine cycle: output fetch and memory read. So whenever you do addition, for example, here we can see the example. Whenever we do additions, like we have a data in accumulator 47 and in a B rest we have 51. So if we add it, so we got this result, and whenever we got result, we will all the flags are updated, like D7 equal to 1, that's why sign flag equal to 1. There is no 0 in the result, 0 flag equal to 0. There is no carry from this D3 to D4, auxiliary flag equal to 0. There is number of 1 in the result is odd, that's why parity flag equal to 0. There is no carry flag from the D7 bit, carry from the D7 bit, that's why carry flag is 0. Now, we already discussed add-m, and there is ADI. ADI means add accumulator with immediate data. So this instruction is written as ADI. For example, if it is written ADI 02, it means A plus 02 and the result goes to accumulator. Since it is having a two bytes, and already we had discussed, it have at least two machine cycle. One is output fetch and there is memory read, and there is no other machine cycle because all the things are happening within the processor. So having 2 byte, 2 machine cycle and 70 state. Next instruction is ADC, add with carry. This add with carry is means you are adding. For example, if it is having a instruction of type ADC register, ADC memory. So if I write ADC B, it means A plus B and along with carry flag, and the result will goes to accumulator. So here the data will added with the source along with the carry flag. So we will explain you where this ADC instructions required. For example, if I want to add two system with data, like we have a data in the BC register having data 2498H, and another data is in DE register pair, and the data is given as 5454A1. So if you want to add this system data with your processor, first of all, this starting byte, this starting lower byte will be added. So data in the C and data in the E will be added. So if I write a program for this system addition, what we will do, we will move one data, either C or E, on the accumulator. For example, I move C in the accumulator. Then I write AD E. This will add C with the E. Here, C is having 98, E is having A1. Okay. So when we add this data, so we got this carry flag. We got this carry flag. Now, if we add the upper byte, then we will add this 2 byte along with carry flag. So we will use the instruction ADC. Okay, we will use the instruction ADC. So after addition lower byte, we will move this data that is in the accumulator on the memory location. For example, STA 2000H. This will move the result. Means if we move this data which is in the accumulator in the location 2000H, so we'll write STA 2000H. It will move the lower byte result in this location. After that, we move the upper byte, for example b byte. So what we will do, move a comma b. In this way the content of b will move to the a. Then we again do adcd. So adcd means b a plus d plus e, sorry, a plus d plus carry flag. So the result will be stored in accumulator. So what we will do, we will store the higher byte of result on the location 2001H. So in this manner, we will get the higher byte on this location 2001H and lower byte of result in 2000H. So we can see here when we add upper byte, we will also use the carry flag which is generated by the lower byte addition. So in this way, we can add 8-bit data, 16-bit data, 32-bit data, or 64-bit data with the help of ADC and add instructions. Now ACI. ACI means add immediate with data along with carry flag. For example, if I write ACI 24, what does it mean? It means A plus 24 and along with carry flag the result will goes to accumulator. Now there is one more register for addition. This is called DAD register. If you want to add to, for example, in the previous example, if we are adding system bit data, so we have to write a program. We have to write a program like this. I had write the program. So in order to avoid this last program to add two system bit data, we can do in a one or two steps with the help of DAD instruction. With the help of DAD instruction. So DAD instruction, what it does DAD instruction the data add the data that is in the HL register pair with the register pair. Here register pair will be either BC register pair, DE register pair, HL stack pointer. For example, for example, if I write instruction, uh, if I write an instruction dead dead B, dead B. What does it mean? It means data in the BC register will add with the HL register pair and whatever the result that is in the 16-bit form will go to the HL register pair. So in this way, we can do 16-bit addition by single instruction. So it is a dead instruction. For example, if I want to multiply any number, any 16-bit number by 2, so it can also achieve by this DAD instruction. For example, if we have a data 0242, I want to multiply with 2. So in by multiplying 2, we get the result 2 4 ja 8, 2 2 ja 4, 2 4 ja 8, 2 2 ja 4, 0484. How we can achieve it? We can achieve it if we write instruction DAD H. What it will do? It will be add HL with the HL and the result will goes to HL extra pair. So HL have 0242. So 0242 plus 0242 result will be 0484 and it will be similar as if we multiply the data 0242 with the 2. Now we will see the subtraction instruction. So subtraction instruction, we will subtract the source from the destination. So source can be register, source can be memory, and source can be immediate data. Okay. So for example, if I write, we can see from the example, if we have a instruction sub C, okay, and in accumulator we have value 37 and in C we have value 40H. But we want to subtract 40H from 37. Okay, so it can be done with this instruction. So if we do subtraction, so subtraction is always done with the adder circuit. For this, but we will take a 2's complement the number to be subtracted. For example, we will take 2's complement this number 40. So if we write a 40, if we write a 40, it will give written as 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Now if we take 2's complement, then it became 0 0 0 0 0 0 1, and after 1 it will, whatever the value we have, it will be complement. If it is 0, it is 1. So 2's complement will be 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. Now this data 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 will add it with the 37H. Okay. So now the problem of subtraction is converted to addition problem. Okay, so inside, first of all, the number to be subtracted will be converted to 2's complement, and this 2 complement will be added with the corresponding number. Okay, so this number and this number will be now added. So 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. So there is no carry flag. But whenever there is no carry flag, the processor will complement this carry flag. If it is 0, then it will complement automatically to 1. So if you find carry flag equal to 1, it means that whatever the number is negative. Because it can seen from here, we are subtracting the higher number with the lower number. So obvious we get a negative result. Okay. So if carry flag equal to 1, it means the number is negative. Number is negative. That is F7. So we have to convert back this number in the original number. So we have to take a 2's complement of this number. For example, FF7 means 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. So this is a F7. Now if we take a 2's complement, by with result 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0. So this is a number. It come out to be 849 minus 9. It come out to be minus 9. So if we see here 37 subtracted from minus 40, it will be minus 9h, minus 9h, minus 9h. So this is 9, and it means this is a number, negative number, minus 9. Okay. So in this way, we can do a subtraction with the help of 2's complement addition. So uh, this is done with the subtraction. So because there is no borrow flag in the microprocessor 805, so we will use carry flag to use as a borrow flag. We can see here in the example also. Now, if we want to subtract immediate data, that is SUI 8-bit data. In this, for example, if I write SU24, what does it mean? It means A minus 24, and the result will goes to accumulator. Okay, again, first of all, 24 number will be converted to 2's complement, and this means we will take 2's complement number of 2's complement number of 24, and this 2's complement will then add to the accumulator, and result will be stored in the accumulator. Okay, now subtract source SBB. Now, if you want to subtract uh, more than 8-bit. For example, if you want to subtract two system bit data, then here we will use subtraction with borrow. Okay, subtraction with borrow. So SBB register means, for example, if we take example SBB B, it means A minus B minus borrow flag. This is borrow flag. Okay, borrow flag. And the result will goes to accumulator. So we can see here in the example, for example, uh, this is a subtraction with SBB. So subtraction with borrow, for example, if B have a value 3F, if B have a value 3F, and A have a value, for example, A have value this. Okay. So A minus 3f minus, this is b value, minus borrow flag means 1. Okay, so if we take minus outside, it will be minus 3f plus 1. So first of all, we will add 3f plus 1. So 3f1 is equal to 40h. So now the operation will be a minus 40h, and the result will goes to accumulator. So we will take a 2's complement of 40h. This is 40h. If we take a 2's complement, then the 2's complement will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay. Now this 2's complement number will added with the accumulator. This is accumulator 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. So there is no carry flag generated by doing operation, but we all know that whenever whenever carry flag equal to 0, it will make the carry flag complement. Okay, it will always complement the carry flag. So if it is 0, it make 1. If it is 1, it will make 0. Okay, so if it is 0, it will make 1. 1 means this number is negative. This number is negative. So we have to take 2's complement of this number to get the original number. Okay. I can also explain with a very simple example. For example, if I want to do 2 minus 3 minus borrow flag, and borrow flag is minus 1, for example. So 3 plus 1, 4. So 4 means 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. This is 4. Okay. And if we take a 2's complement, what will be the number? 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now we will add this number with the 2. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. And the 2 will be 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So if we add it 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So there is no carry flag, it is 0. So it means processor will be complement is 0, means carry flag equal to 1. It means the number is negative. So we take a 2's complement of this. So when we take 2's complement, it will be 0, 1, 0, 0, or 0. So it will equal to 2. It means the number result is minus 2. This is a magnitude, that is 2, and because the carry flag equal to 1, it means the number is minus 2. We can see here 2 minus 4 equal to minus 2. Okay. Now increment. Okay. Increment will what will do? It will increment the data by 1. Okay. And increment we have either the register or contained in register or in the memory location. For example, if I write INR B, so what it will do? It will increment B by 1, and the result will goes to accumulator. So in this case, it is 1 byte instruction, 1 machine cycle, and 40 state. Now another example is INR M. M is memory. So it will, what will do? It will read the content of memory, and add 1 to it, and result back to save into the memory. Save to the back to the memory. Okay. So there is three machine cycle. There is three machine cycle. One is one is I am writing here. One is opcode fetch, because it is a single byte instruction. So of course it is one at least there is one machine cycle, that is opcode fetch. Now it is incrementing the value of content of memory location. So it will read the value of memory into the processor. It means memory read, memory read. Then when the content will move to the processor, the data will be added with the one value, and again write into the memory. This is writing. This is here. This is reading, and here this is writing. Okay. So next machine cycle will be memory write. Memory write. So overall t state will be 4, 3, 3, that is equal to 10 t state. Okay. Now, now we have a instruction by which we can do 16-bit increment, 16-bit data increment. So INX register pair, INX register pair. So register pair will can be BC, DE, HL or SP. Okay. For example, if I write INX B, it means content of BC register pair will be incremented by 1 and the result will goes to back to register BC pair. Okay. Decrement. In the same manner, we have our instructions for decrement. Decrementing the content of register or memory location by 1 means DCR. So DC, if we take example DCR B, it means A minus, sorry, B minus 1 and the result goes to B and result goes to back to B. Okay. So we all know that if we do a subtracting, we will take a 2's complement of 1 and we will add with the b value and it will be equivalent to subtraction. And after this, the result moves to back to b register. Okay. So it is a 1 byte instruction, 1 machine cycle 40 state, and another instruction is DCR M. Decrement decrement the content of memory location by 1 and move back to the memory location. Okay. So how many machine cycle it have? It have 3 machine cycle: opcode fetch, memory read, and memory write. Okay. In the same manner, we have instruction DCX. It is used to decrement the content of register pair by 1. For example, if I write DCX B, it means BC minus 1 and the result goes back to BC register pair. Here the register pair can be BC, DE, HL or stack pointer. Okay. Now after that we will see one more interesting instruction, that is DA, decimal adjust accumulator. It's a very important instructions because whenever we want to do uh, whenever we want to do a decimal addition, then we can use this decimal adjust accumulator. Okay. So it is 1 byte instruction, 1 machine cycle and having a 40 state. Okay. uh, how it work and how we can do decimal addition, we will see by this example. For example, if we have a number, because we all know that microprocessor can do hexadecimal addition subtraction, it can't do a decimal addition. So decimals are understood by human beings. So if we do give a number to microprocessor 39, it will understand this number as a hexadecimal number, hexadecimal number. Okay. And we want to add two number, 39 and 12. according to us according to us, we will thinking this number is decimal and this number is also decimal, but for the processor it is hexadecimal number. So it will do the hexadecimal addition also. Means when we do addition with the help of 8085, it will consider both the number as a hexadecimal number. Okay. So it will do hexadecimal addition. Means 9 plus 2 कितना हो गया 11. 11 means b, 3 plus 1 4b. But as a human being, we want this number, if we do addition, we want that the addition will be decimal addition and the result must be क्या होना चाहिए result 9 to 11 3 4 5 51. I want this result. This is desired. This is desired. This is desired. So how we can do the decimal additions? Okay. So for this we have a special instruction that is called DA. What will DA do? So first of all we will add the number. We will add the number as it is. After that we will use a instruction da. What the da will do? Da will check the first four bit check. Okay, sorry. It will check the first 4 bit of the result. If it is greater than if it is greater than 9, if it is greater than 9, or or if there is a carry from D3 to D4, please note it down. Now we will see the use of auxiliary flag. Auxiliary flag always said when there is a carry from D3 to D4. Okay, so if there is a carry from D3 to D4, or if the result is greater than 9, in this case we will add 6 to the result. This is done with the help of da instruction. Da do automatically. So the result is 01001011, that is given by microprocessor. But when we use a da instruction, but it will do, it will it will add it will add 6 to the instruction. So it will add 6 to the lower byte, means 0110, and rest will be 000. What will happen if we 110 110 110? This is 1010. Now we will get the desired value, that is 51. So decimal adjust accumulator will convert the hexadecimal result into the corresponding decimal result that one is dated. Okay. So again we can see another example. So we can clearly understood what the it is saying. Now we will see the next example. So in I want to add two number, that is 85 and 68. For processor, this 85 is hexadecimal number. ठीक है? And we want to add with the 68, and for us it is a decimal number. 85 decimal number, 68 decimal number. But for the processor, they will consider as a hexadecimal number. So it will be add, and the whatever result will be also in hexadecimal. Okay, so we can see here 1001 000 101 011 000 011 011 1011. So we will see here this result we get here is actually 8 4 12 12 plus 13. 13 means A 10, B 11, C 12, E. This is E. Okay, this is E, and this is F. Okay, so we want to this is actually we want to get this result in this manner, because if we do decimal addition, so 8 plus 5, right, 8 plus 5 13, 1996 9 plus 6 153. I want this result, but I am getting this result. Here we will see here both the digit will be greater than 6. This is also sorry, greater than 9. This is as well as this is greater than 9. Okay, so I told you, if the lower digit of the result, lower 4 digit of the result is greater than 9, or if there is a carry from D3 to D4, then we will add 6 to the lower 4 digit. In the same manner, if the upper 4 digit of the result is greater than 9, or there is a carry from D7 bit, then we will add 6 to the upper 4 bit of the result. So here we will add 6 to both digit, means 0110 0110. Okay, and after this we will get the result 5 and 3, and carry flag equal to 1. So overall the result that we get will be 153, and the 53 will be in the result, and 1 will be in the carry flag. So complete will give the result, that is 153. So this da instruction will be used for decimal addition. So whenever you want to decimal addition, we will do normal addition, then we use a da instruction. This da instruction will automatically convert your result in a decimal number. Okay, so this is all about today's lecture. Thank you.